time. Girl, you know I do just about anything. See you smile on your face. Don't let your friends go messing with your mind. Girl, you know there ain't nothing I won't do for you. And baby, don't ever doubt my love, 'cause it's true. Baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a special kind. Man, that is hard to find. Don't you know?
The masculine says he's a special kind. All right. Hold on to me, baby. I'm a special kind. Yeah, baby. Hold on to me, baby. Don't let me go. I know I'm going through changes right now. Trying to make decisions, but don't leave me. Don't leave me, baby. Don't leave me. Yeah, baby. You say all of his money. All right now. All right, baby. Hold on to me. Yes, baby, hold on to me. And that's what's I'm feeling in my spirit, that the masculine is saying, hold on to me. Don't let go of me. Don't let go of me. I know I'm not, being consistent. I know I'm not showing up like I should. I know I'm not being the man that you would want me to be. But baby, just hold on to me, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that the collective don't know anything about, dealing with the masculine. And so the topic tonight is what's going on with the masculine. That's the topic for tonight. And like I said earlier, I've already pre-shuffled the cards. Anything that I have to say on today, please understand that this is for entertainment purposes only. It is a spiritual reading. I am a spiritual person. I will give you the information as it come into my spirit, as I, pull the cards and discuss what Spirit is putting into me to say to you on today concerning the masculine, which is the divine masculine. Okay? And so the first card, and I've been seeing this card a lot. The first card that I pulled up is the Five of Cups. And when you see the Five of Cups, what the Five of Cups is representing, according to what is coming into my spirit, is that the masculine is looking at everything that has gone wrong in his past. He's looking at all the betrayals. He's looking at all the disappointments. He's looking at all the bad decisions that he has made. He's looking at how he actually messed up, in a relationship that he knew that was, given to him, by the divine. This is something that he manifested and he prayed for, but he messed it all up. And so he's having some real serious doubts about where his future is going to go right now because of his past. And even, this is the Five of Cups. And, there's still hope, because even though three of his cups have fallen down, he still have two. And as long as you have two or even one, there's always hope, right? There's always hope. There's always that light at the end of the tunnel. So you can't, male or female, you can't constantly look at what's going on now, and you certainly can't keep focusing on what has happened in the past. Just focus on what is going on right now. Okay? What is going on right now. So as it is right now, the masculine is confused. There's a decision that needs to be made. He's caught between what he wants to do moving forward. There's a lot of family, um, and friends that's giving him advice against a relationship that he actually wants to be in because he truly loves an empress. But the empress that he's in love with, they don't like the empress. There's no reason for them not to like the empress. It's just that they don't want anybody in that masculine's life because there's a sense of control when it comes to controlling the masculine and making sure that the masculine stay in place so that he doesn't go anyplace else with anyone else, because that's going to take him away from them. And I'm talking about family and friends who really don't have his best interests at hand because they don't want him to be in love. Like, that is like so crazy, but they don't want him to be in love. Okay, the next card that I pulled from the deck is the Hermit. And remember I said earlier when I was telling you that I'll be on at 6 that every card that I pulled came out in reverse. And it was a little concerning for me because anytime something is in the reverse, there's a apprehensive attitude about what is to come, or there's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of misunderstanding, there's a lot of indecision, and then there's a lot of interference from people who really should mind their own business. So at this time, the Hermit, he is fearing what path that he may be on, or he may go on from this point on, because he's actually, kind of tired of his family and friends, telling him how he should live his life, and who he should live his life with, and it's not that they want him with a particular person. They don't want him with anyone at all. Isn't that crazy? They don't want him with anyone at all. So the main thing that the masculine is dealing with because of the interference of family and friends is like, okay, all right, I hear you. And so he started to isolate himself from family and friends to kind of like decide what he wants to do with this present situation with the divine feminine, and also other comments that he's dealing with that he actually, is letting go of because they're serving no purpose for him. Other than intense sexual situationships with these comments, there's no love there. But with the Empress, the masculine is in love. But he has family and friends that are jealous of the fact that this man has found someone who truly loves him. He loves her. They know that these two people can be a power couple, and this is why the jealousy is there. So as it stands now, the masculine is distancing himself even from the Empress. Yeah, he's even separating himself from the one that he truly loved, because it's like a battle. He's been knowing his friends forever, and of course his family has been in his life forever, but it's the family and the friends that's keeping him in a stagnation. Okay, they don't want him to be in love. They want him to be right where he is, stagnant, so that they can have access to him at all times, even use him. Being in a relationship might take away from that. Okay. All right. So the next card we have is the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's the next card that I pulled. And with the Eight of Swords, because the family and the friends is telling him what he should and should not do, then when it comes to explaining to the Empress, who actually want a committed relationship with the divine masculine, he is saying that I'm not ready for a relationship. I don't want a relationship. Things need to take time, because he has these people in his ear, and this is not a young person or a person in their 30s. This is a older gentleman that's listening to family and friends, and he's unhappy. I don't care how much he go out into the streets and deal with comments or whatever the case might be. He is very, very unhappy because none of them compare to the Empress. But listening to families and friends, he's a little confused. He don't really know what to do. So right now he's bickering with them. He's not really dealing with family and friends. He's in a hermit mode where he just want to just be by himself and try to think things through. But what is there to think through if you really want to be happy? But, loneliness is okay because it gives you the opportunity to see inside yourself and look in that mirror and see, some of the things that you should be fixing about yourself. But as far as other people deciding whether you should be happy or not, that's not the answer, masculine. Okay? The next card is, like I said, isolation once again. Isolation on the behalf of this masculine, because right now this masculine is going through a lot of anxiety. He's having sleepless nights. He's indulging in maybe getting high or drinking, anything to numb the pain, anything to distract him from the fact that he's in love with an empress, but his family and friends are so jealous of that connection that he's at a standstill. Like, he doesn't know what to do because these people have been in his life for a really, really long time, and so he doesn't really want to choose. He wants everybody to get along, but then that's not being realistic. And it's not that he have to make a choice like, okay, I want the empress and I'll have nothing to do with my family. That's not the situation. And that's what the masculine needs to understand, that being in a relationship does not separate you from family and friends. But the family and friends want him separated from the empress. Isn't that crazy? But yet they are in relationships, toxic or not. Okay? The next card came up is the King of Wands. The King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands in reverse is a card that portrays domination over individuals, and that's what's happening with these friends and family members. Like, they actually want to dominate the masculine. They want this empowerment over him. They want to decide for him what he should do with the woman that the empress that he's actually in love with. They want to dominate his mind. They want to dominate his thoughts. They want to dominate his time. They want to dominate his energy. They want to do any and everything to distract him from going toward the divine feminine, which is the empress. Okay? And so this is bullying the masculine. The masculine has to make up his own mind. This is not a child. This is not a teenager. This is a grown behind man. Okay? The next card that I pulled is the Death card. And the Death card is a card that will allow a person to really look at a situation and then evaluate the situation and take from that evaluation what is more beneficial to him or to her. Okay, I did say I was talking about the masculine, so I'll stick to that subject, but please keep in mind that it could be any gender, because spirits do not have a male or female gender. So if this resonates with you and you are a female, take heed, because somebody is trying to control your life. Somebody is trying to decide whether you should be happy or not. Somebody actually want to pick a person for you, and the person that they want to pick for you, they don't actually like that person. They just don't want you with the empress, because they know once you get with the empress that you're going to shoot up, because you're going to be a power couple. And it's the union is put together by the divine. The union is going to come together regardless. Okay, regardless of the interference, the union is going to come together, because the friends and family really don't have a reason to not like the empress, other than they know once the empress and the masculine get together, They're going to be successful. They're going to be a lot of abundance. They're going to be a lot of happiness, and they're going to be a power couple. And they want to prevent that. Family. Okay. The next card is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups tell us that, in reverse, because this card, all the cards came out in reverse. The Queen of Cups is a card that is advising the masculine or feminine to deal with the pain. Deal with the pain of the possibility that you may lose friends. You may lose family members. You may or you may not. Maybe once you get together with the Empress, if she decides to wait, because right now the Empress is doing her own thing. The Empress is not bothered. She's not contacting. She's in no contact with the masculine. She's not chasing the masculine. She's not begging the masculine for love. She is in a whole different level of moving forward with what's going on with her life. While he is there struggling, being unhappy, going through anxiety, drinking or smoking himself to death daily, losing weight, not eating, trying to fight against the distractions of what is being said concerning the union with him and the Empress. But he's not really doing a good job, because he wants to satisfy his family and his friends because he actually loved them. And he's been knowing them for a really long time. He did not expect to fall in love. He did fall in love. He's never truly been in love before. And so there's a lot that this masculine is having to deal with, aside for dealing with jealous comics on women and men that he has been dealing with, who he no longer wants any kind of connection with. Okay? And yes, I did say men. Okay? I did say that. Okay? So, in the Death card, which I pulled, the Death card is advising the masculine just to chill. Chill with all that anxiety. Chill with all that naysaying. Chill with all what you're hearing about the Empress. She's not good for you. She's too aggressive. She will hurt you. She will use you. She's not going to stay with you. They're even telling him that the Empress is in a relationship with somebody else, and that's not the case. The Empress is doing her own thing. The Empress is making money. The Empress is making a lot of moves to improve her life. Of course, she's praying for the masculine because she truly loves him, but she's not bothered. And then who really wants a man who have to base his love, the love that he has someone, on the opinions of others? Like, really, masculine? Like, get with it. Okay? Get with it. The next card that was pulled, and I had to do a little research on it, was the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords card is a card that portrays the analogy that two heads is better than one. Okay? This masculine knows that when he comes together with this divine feminine, who is an Empress, that his life is going to be 110% better. Financially, there's going to be stability. There's going to be loyalty. There's going to be an abundance of love. There's going to be just a wonderful lifelong experience for him. And so the spirits is advising him to know, to understand that communicating is a must in this relationship. That the storm is clearing. The masculine is not a foolish person. He can sometimes be a follower. He can sometimes, take others' advice to heart without considering his own feelings. But these people are doing their own thing. These people are minding his business because they don't want him to be happy, and they really don't want him to be with anyone. It's just control. And it's really, really sad, because this is not a young man. This man is in at least his mid to late 40s, and he's listening to the advice of family members and friends, you know. Um, and it's really, really sad. The last card that I have is, like I said, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords wants the masculine to know that everything will be all right. If you would follow your own heart, if you would listen to your intuitive downloads that you're getting, because you are getting masculine downloads about this Empress. You're having dreams about the Empress. You are stalking the Empress on every social media platform that you can find the Empress on. You are talking to other friends that are for the relationship concerning your relationship with the Empress. You are taking people who is for the relationship advice. You're taking all of that in, but at the end of the day, masculine, you need to decide what you want to do. I don't know what you're thinking about, but the Empress is not waiting on you. Just because the Empress is not in your life, is not contacting you, it doesn't necessarily mean that the Empress is seeking out relationships or going out on dates. I don't see that in the cards when I meditated earlier, but she is definitely, or he is definitely not waiting on you. Because like I said, I could be talking to a female as well. She's not waiting on you. She's not crying over you. She's not losing sleep. She's not going to chase you because she knows that this is divinely put together, and that it will come together eventually. She does not know when, but in the meantime, she's not sitting by the wayside, praying that the masculine come to his senses. There's a lot on the masculine's plate, but there's a lot on most people's plates. The main thing with the masculine at this time, to be honest with you, because the masculine is very selfish too, okay? And he is listening to some of his family and friends, because he can be very, very selfish. He also knows that if he does not get into a relationship with an Empress, or anyone else for that matter, that he can continue to do whatever he wants to do. He does not have to be accountable for anyone other than his own selfish self. He's struggling between wanting to live that player life as opposed to being happy and getting abundant, because in that player life, he's broke. He's busted. He's disgusted. He ain't got no money. They know he ain't got no money, and the only thing that he's giving up is the D. That's it. He's not getting anything other than sex out of these comics. And to be honest with you, they're not even satisfying him. They're just a distraction when he goes around them and be with them sexually to keep his mind off the Empress. But the whole time he's in bed and doing his things with these comments, his mind is on the Empress. His mind is on the Empress. So I'm not going to be here too long with this reading. I'm actually going to end it. The only thing that I can say in reference to what's going on with the masculine is to encourage the masculine to go inside himself, um, do what's best for him, whether he choose to be in a relationship or not. The Empress is going to be all right. Now, dealing with the masculine, he's going to miss an opportunity to be the happiest he has ever been in his life if he allows the Empress to walk away. You know, I mean, it's coming in my spirit. I'm just putting it out there. You can do whatever you want to do. You have ran these streets. You have been with any and everybody. You are considered community D, to be honest with you. You know, I do. So women really aren't taking you serious, masculine. But the good news is that the masculine, even in the midst of all of these storms, even in the midst of dealing with a lot of things in his life, the masculine is going through a transformation, you know, to better himself, to better his life, to better his finances, to get a peace of mind. He's clearing out things. He's even clearing out people. He's even clearing out some family members and friends, because at the end of the day, no matter how he runs and distant himself from the divine feminine, they're going to come back together. And they're going to always come back together. And they are going to be together. And I even feel in my spirit that because there's no, you know, when you read a tarot, excuse me, it's not for today. It could be for the future. But I really feel in my heart that this masculine and the divine feminine that he has on his mind, that he's actually in love with, are going to get together. They're going to start off as friends. They're going to start all over again. There's going to be a reconnection. They're going to, like I said, they're going to be really, really good friends. They're going to start doing a lot of great things together. They both are in love with each other, and eventually get into a committed relationship, get engaged, and walk down that aisle. So to the family and friends that is, you know, discouraging the masculine about the Empress that he's in love with, all the magic in the world, all the spell work in the world, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. He's going to come back to the Empress, because if he does not, he's going to regret it for the rest of his life. Thank you so much for listening. Please support my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Like and share. That's appreciated. This is a new venture for me. Empress Andrea. I'm enjoying it. It's a gift from God, and I'm going to continue reading the cards, bringing the word, prophetic word, and it's up to you, the collective, whether if it resonate with you, take the information and consider what was being said or what has been said on today. But very high vibrational feelings when it comes to these people finally getting together and not caring whether family or friends like the relationship, because they're going to blow up and you're going to see it. He's going to prepare a table for this masculine and Empress in the presence of their enemies. Peace. Like and share, and please comment. Thank you.